Okay, America, everybody's been giving you shit for Donald Trump for the last 6 months, and I get it. It's fucking bullshit. But I just want to say how much I appreciate, encourage, and love all of the people that showed up for the protest on the 14th. You guys understood the assignment, and you showed up, and you did an amazing job. That's the America that I know and love. That's the America that's great. The people that showed up for the protest. Just so you know, FYI. But you all know, if you know me by now, that I love mysticism and math and science. And there was a podcast that I haven't published yet, but I'm still working on. And it's about the Maharishi Effect. And I'm going to explain it to you real quick. See, the Maharishi Effect was a phrase coined in 1993 by Dr. John Hagelin, and he started an experiment and found some really amazing results from this experiment. In 1993 in Washington, D.C., Dr. John Hagelin held a meditation experiment. He got 4,000 people to do transcendental meditation every day for a certain period, and then he observed the relative crime data and the crime rates, and all of the crime rates in those areas where the people were doing daily transcendental meditation were going down. Every single time he did the experiment, he did several follow-ups to the experiment. Every time he did the experiment, when they did transcendental meditation, which is basically meditating on something, just one thing, for about 20 minutes a day. And the thing that they would meditate on would be peace, love, harmony, people getting along, people not fighting. Really basic stuff, but they would just have one thing that kind of tuned them in, like an anchor object. They would get tuned into this, and then they would meditate for about 20 minutes a day. And as a result of this organized meditation, the crime rates went down in the areas for a long period of time. It was pretty crazy. In fact, violent crime rates dropped by about 23%. That's a significant amount. That's a lot of people not getting unalived and not getting hurt. So I just want to talk about what we observed on the 14th, because the numbers thing is what is interesting, because through these experiments, they figured out that about 1% of the population can affect the rest of the population through their meditation. And 1% of the population is a number that we have bandied about quite a bit in the last 20, 30 years, because we insist that 1% of the population controls the whole world. So if that 1% can get together and influence how the world is, we can get another 1% together and influence how the world is. But the cool things are numbers, right? So there's about 373 million people in the US. And 1% of the US would be 3.3 million. So here's a really cool thing. So remember, 1% of the US population is 3.3 million people. But the American Civil Liberties Union stated that 5 million people showed up for the demonstrations. That's more than 1%. You have the numbers. And I know, because it feels like, 5 million people. 5 million people is a lot of fucking people. Let's just say that, first of all. But as far as energy and manifestation and numbers, you have the numbers. You have more than the numbers. And what I want to encourage you to all do, if you do hear these words, if you do come across my video, which I don't know if you will, but if you do, and even if this video, if someone content farms what I'm talking about and spreads it out further, I don't care, because you need to know this, that you have the numbers. You have more than the numbers needed to change and influence your reality. 5 million people. That's more than 3.3. That's 1.7 million more than you needed. You've got the numbers, people. Get into the Maharishi effect. Focus on the world being the world that you want it to be. Manifest that shit. Imagine how it feels to be free and American and doing things the way that you need to do, to honor people, to help people, to take care of each other like you have been. This is what makes America great. Not military parades, not people with spray-on tans, not celebrities, not Hollywood. Sorry, but it's the spirit of people that are going to take their country back from authoritarian, fascist, dictatorship leaders. I believe in you. You are going to save yourselves, and you're going to do it in an amazing and beautiful fashion. And I'm very excited for you.